Hey guys, so second video of the day, and this is another look at the Sith Trooper from Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. So at the end of this video, I am going to quickly show the difference between the two Executioner Troopers from Episode 8. Even though they're quite old, I recently picked up the standard, so because I have both of them, I was going to show the difference. Alright, so obviously this guy is from Comic-Con. At the moment there is no word yet on a standard release, but I'm guessing that come the 4th of October or even a week before, he'll definitely get a standard release. So they've got this box here, which is your standard MMS Sith Trooper. And then that's the inside art. But you also have this. This says advanced release, and it's just a slip cover. So I'm thinking that they printed two different boxes. They printed the slip cover and they printed this, and they were just waiting for the standard stock to finish being in production, and then they were going to put it up for order and probably ship it out almost immediately. So I have had this guy since about a week after Comic-Con. I did do a very brief video on him, but I wanted to do one in the better lighting just to show you guys how cool this guy actually looks. Now, he does, as far as accessories go, he is light on. Now, Hasbro have kind of teased that there might be multiple versions of this guy, because they did a deluxe Black Series figure which had a whole heap of different accessories that this guy does not have. But he does come with the standard array of hands, his display stand, and then two blasters. Now, I believe both these blasters are new. So we've got this red and black rifle here. I don't think we've ever seen this before. And then we have this new version of the First Order blaster as well. Both are magnetic and will just stick to his holster like so. And you can see that the silver and the detailing is awesome, and this guy was color coded very well. They probably could have done a bit of a better job with the black. Maybe they could have added some more black here, or Greg Mayer did a really cool picture of how this guy could have looked even better than he does now. Now, the main reason why I wanted to bring him out into the better lighting is to show you guys that this guy is a lot darker than the Praetorian Guards. It's a very crimson shade of red. So I'm hoping, they've teased the fact that there's going to be many versions of this guy. But hopefully the red links them to you-know-who, and that would be awesome if it did. So here's his display stand. Again, we get this logo. I don't think we've ever seen this logo in the Star Wars universe before. Maybe we have, and I was just ignorant to it, but it's a Sith Trooper, and we got a picture of his helmet in there. So quite a nice display stand. Now, as far as articulation goes, this guy is pretty similar to the standard First Order Troopers. His arms are better articulated, and the fact that he can get a better range of motion in his arms, but his legs, even though the padded suit isn't as padded, it offers a little bit better motion, but it's still your stock standard Stormtrooper Museum pose figure, unfortunately. But it's just the way that these guys were designed, unfortunately. Given the amount of cost, it would be nice to be able to get them in a bit more dynamic pose without stressing about tearing the padding or the fabric. The vinyl, I should say. This feels more like a vinyl than a padding. It's a different material. So as I said, there have been a lot of people that have been quite worried that they're not going to be able to get this guy. I reckon he will definitely have a standard release, even if the difference is that slipcase, which would be a very minor difference. And I will show you in just a sec just how minor these exclusive differences can be. So you can see that's where the longer blast would go, that's where the shorter blast would go, and then we have the standard hands. So not a lot with this guy, and of course the advanced release sticker is there. So yeah, this guy is very cool. He has like a body camera type of thing there, perhaps. I left that piece of plastic on it, just simply because I didn't have him out long. Then we can see that there's that back section there. That kind of plays in to a couple of the additional accessories that Hasbro has teased with their Black Series release. I didn't pick up the Black Series one. I was thrilled to have this guy in the Hot Toy, so I wasn't too fussed about trying to chase the Black Series. And we already been confirmed that the standard Black Series figure is getting a wide release, and Disney actually opened a case early last week, so it'll be interesting to see when they'll start popping up for collectors. Alright, I'm going to move this guy over to the side, and I'm just going to show this off very quickly. So originally, we have the Executioner from The Last Jedi. Now, I originally purchased this limited edition Toys R Us one from AEX Collectibles, as they had one. They also had the standard First Order Stormtrooper, but he was, I think, from memory, he was a little out of budget at the time, and so I just didn't bother about it. And the only reason why I got a second one of these is because Pop Culture is currently clearing them out at $250, including postage. So these guys do look great with Captain Phasma. So having two like they were presented in the film was pretty cool to be able to do. Just open. Alright, so as far as the packaging goes, it is identical other than that sticker. Now, everything else, and I'm about to show you right now, and this is how minor an advanced release can be from Hot Toys. So the base figure itself is exactly the same. The only thing I've done is I reversed the gauntlets because I thought it would be cool to have one with the gauntlet part showing out rather than inwards. And that way I knew which one came out of the exclusive box and which one didn't. I've also swapped the hands, so one of them can hold it to the left, the other one can hold it to the right. So, yeah. So, they are the only... So everything else you can see is identical. Both have the same staff, both staffs have the same paint apps, same blaster, same articulation, same everything. The only difference between the stickered version and the non-stickered version is this display stand. So this is the standard one. You can see it's the red that they used to advertise The Last Jedi with, and it says Execution Trooper. And this is the Asia exclusive. Again, just as Execution Trooper, but it is white. And you can see that they've actually removed the helmet from the stand. So, in all honesty, I reckon that the standard red one is probably cooler than the exclusive white one. But, as I said, I always intended to buy two. I just put it off for so long because I was waiting to see if the Execution Trooper would have the same effect as the other First Order Troopers and eventually drop down in price, and he has. So, again, both figures are 100% identical, except for this display stand and the sticker on the box. So, that was just a quick question there that I thought I would answer. But, of course, this Sith Trooper is very cool. And even then, you can see like the difference. He's got like a more of a Clone Trooper style of a helmet. He's got more of a Death Trooper type of an armor. And it's all crimson, which is very, very cool. And I can't wait to see him show up in Rise of Skywalker on the 18th of December. Alright guys, so this has been a quick look at some of the First Order Hot Toys.